A new episode of the Joe Rogan Experience just dropped, and it's got the usual circus, except this time, the most famous podcaster in America, who's usually painted as mega adjacent, actually calls Trump's latest chaos insane. But before Rogan's mic drop, I want to spotlight something even more revealing. A breakdown of mega cult logic from TikTok's Converse. If you've ever wondered how a chunk of the country got hypnotized into the Trump vortex, keep this handy. It's not about politics anymore. This is a full-blown cult, and the psychology behind it is wilder than any episode Rogan's ever hosted.
I've been dying to dig into this. I've been asking myself for years why Trump's followers can't see reality. So I did my research, and I'm going to share it with you. Let's talk about the psychology behind the Trump cult. Because that's what it is. It's not a normal political movement anymore. It's a cult of personality. And if we want to fight it, we have to understand it. So let's break it down.
Cult logic. It's not just for TV anymore.
First, Trump doesn't offer policies. He offers identity. He's not popular because of what he does, but because of what he represents. To many of his followers, he's the walking, talking middle finger to a system they believe has failed them. They see him as their guy, not because he's honest, not because he helps them, but because he talks like them, rages like them, and punches the people they've been told to blame for everything.
Nothing says policy like blind rage.
In psychology, there's a term for this: identity fusion. It's when your personal identity becomes fused with your group or leader. That's why criticism of Trump feels like a personal attack to his supporters. It's not just he's being criticized, it's I'm being criticized. Second, he offers revenge, not solutions. He doesn't promise to fix healthcare or raise wages or protect your rights. He promises to go after them.
Identity fusion sounds like a dodgy energy drink.
Whether it's immigrants, the press, black activists, LGBTQ people, liberals, college students, elites, anyone outside the tribe. That's classic authoritarianism. Give people a sense of law. Tell them who stole it, then promise to make them pay.
Revenge, not solutions. Now that's the whole game.
And to some people, that rage, that promise of vengeance, is more emotionally satisfying than actual policy. It doesn't fix their problems, but it feels like power.
See what I mean? It's not about facts or fixing anything. Trump offers his followers an identity. He's the embodiment of their grievances, not a leader with real answers. That's why criticism of him feels so personal to them. Their sense of self is tied up in the brand, not the man. And the thing is, Trump doesn't offer progress. He offers payback. It's emotional venting, dressed up as politics. It's revenge, but a society can't function properly on revenge. Now, before we finish the cult breakdown, let's look at Rogan himself. For once, he breaks with the script and calls out Trump's ice raids for what they are: dystopian and, yes, insane.
Imagine if he didn't buy it.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been...
Imagine if the same ownership was in place and then Harris wins and they continue to ramp things up.
Yeah, I don't know what you think of the new administration. Certainly there are things that I like about and some of their pro-tech posture and things like that. But what's happening now is it's kind of disappointing.
It's insane.
Even Rogan's rolling his eyes. Now that's saying something.
Yeah.
We were told there would be no... Well, there's two things that are insane. One is the targeting of migrant workers, not cartel members, not gang members, not drug dealers, just construction workers showing up in construction sites and raiding them. Gardeners.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Targeting gardeners? Oh, how brave you are, Donald. If you appreciate this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons.
Or Palestinian students on college campuses. Or not, like there's a did you see this video of this Turkish students at Tufts University that wrote an essay, and then there's a video of like ICE agents, like, I don't know.
Is that the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was her essay about? It was just critical of Israel, right?
Just critical of Israel. Yeah, I mean,
and that's enough to get you kicked out of the country.
Now there's Joe Rogan, publicly torpedoing the narrative that he's just another MAGA mouthpiece. When even Rogan says Trump's latest plan is insane, you know things have gone far too far. It's not just targeting bad hombres. It's ICE agents going after day labourers, gardeners and international students for speaking their minds. It's authoritarianism disguised as law and order. But if you think the psychology stops there, think again. Jane Converse returns to finish the job, explaining why MAGA followers dig in even harder and why breaking the spell takes more than facts or debates.
Third, people crave order, and Trump promises strength. When institutions fail, when you don't trust the media, the courts, elections, schools, you start to look for a savior, someone who says, only I can fix it. That's why Trump acts like a strong man. He creates the crisis, then sells himself as the only one tough enough to stop it. He's done that over and over and over again. He's not leading a movement. He's leading a dependency.
Echo chambers. They make reality optional.
Fourth, his followers are trapped in an information bubble. They don't just believe lies, they live inside them. Fox News, MAGA influencers, far-right churches, Trump's own app, Truth Social, it's a closed-loop ecosystem that tells them every day, the elites hate you, the media lies, only Trump tells the truth. This is called epistemic closure, when you no longer accept any outside information. It's cult logic. If Trump says it, it's true. If the world says otherwise, the world is lying.
Admitting you were wrong? Oh, not in MAGA country.
And then fifth, shame is too powerful, so they double down, just like Trump does. Some Trump supporters know deep down they've been conned. They've seen the cruelty, the corruption, the chaos, but they've already invested years of their identity into defending him. To walk away now would mean confronting shame, losing their community, admitting they were wrong. And that's terrifying to them, so instead, they dig in deeper.
He gives them belonging, and that's the con.
And finally, and this one matters, Trump makes them feel seen. He tells them, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. That line, it's emotional manipulation, but it works. Because for millions of people who feel ignored, dismissed, mocked by elites, Trump says, you matter. You're not crazy, they are. He gives them belonging. And in a country where loneliness is rising and inequality is everywhere, belonging is everything.
So just don't fight cults with facts. Offer community.
So when people ask, why do people love him? Why would they follow him off a cliff? It's not just politics, it's psychology, it's identity, and it's fear. This is deliberate. Trump didn't create the cult. He just saw the cracks in our society and he weaponized them.
This is what you're up against. A movement that isn't about policy or truth or even Trump himself. It's about people desperate to feel seen, to belong, and to find easy answers for their pain, even if those answers are toxic. Trump weaponized that loneliness, built an empire on grievance, and now millions are caught in his feedback loop. But as Jane said, not everyone is lost forever. Facts alone won't break the spell. Real community and dignity will. That's your job. Keep exposing the lies. Keep speaking the truth. Call Trump out for what he is, a lying, cheating con man. But also show that there's another way. Because people don't join cults when they feel secure. They join when they're lost. I hope you can all build something stronger than Trump's con. I hope you can give people a way out, not just a reason to walk away. If you like what we're doing here, just click one of these videos. Go on, treat yourself. Let me know your thoughts below. Agree or disagree? I'd still like to hear them. And if you fancy helping out, hit subscribe and give us a wee thumbs up for the algorithm. Really appreciate it, folks. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.